Hey guys, another Last of Us video. Now, in the last video, last time I played Last of Us, doing a video, I was kind of going over saying, how I wasn't really into my stride. I wasn't really up to sort of the level that I was considered to be worthy of actually uploading and sharing. But I think I have hit a golden moment. I just think, I don't know, maybe like I was playing a bunch of matches and it all just seemed to come together most of the time. Like obviously in that little scenario it didn't come together because I wanted to beat the crap out of the player who downed my teammate, and I cannot have the enemy downing my teammate. They just need to be taught. You down my teammates and you're getting a whole bunch of fist or even a bullet to the face. I don't care how I do it, it's just I will seek retribution. But I don't know where this form has come from. Maybe it's the fact that I didn't really have a whole bunch of level 100s, level 200s running around. So maybe that played into it. Maybe these weren't exactly the best players, so that played to my advantage. So I'm not gonna entirely point this down to like saying, oh, I'm a freaking messiah when it comes to this game. It's just it's just like it was a combination of luck, timing, and a bit of skill. A bit. Like I'm not gonna say I'm the world's greatest player at this game because that is clearly not the case, but I managed to make it click. And here we are, making videos. Finally back to The Last of Us as one of my small subscriber base wanted. Here we are. Now obviously if viewing numbers continue to remain fairly high in relation to the amount of subscribers I have, we're gonna keep steamrolling this out. But if the number drops, then, well, bye bye. Just like this fool here who got an arrow to the head. Right as he tumbled to the ground. That is just unfortunate. That is probably the worst way to go. You tumble to the ground like a bomb has exploded, your senses are all over the place, and in that split second, an arrow just comes flying towards your head, and then lights out. But I don't know how I missed here. I don't know how I missed that easy arrow shot. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at this game, so you'll have to forgive me you know, if I miss a couple of shots or if I'm not as effective as I could be, but, you know, part of the quality of this game is that for the majority of it, you do have to rely on your team. I mean, there have been some games where a team's carried me. I remember a few old games back on the PlayStation 3 where I've had to carry a team, and there have been other times where a single player has carried our team when I've had off days or when our competition has just been too much for us. This one player's just come in and one-man armies the entire situation. But that's none of that here today. Now, before we go on any further, there is one thing I do want to warn you guys about. Now, in my private time, I do like to exercise my right to free speech. I live in a Western country, the UK, so we're born with this right, and I believe it should be a fundamental human right that you have the right to free speech on whatever issue. Like, even if, and this is really taking it far, because I believe free speech is a full fundamental human right, even if it's hate speech, you should have the right to speak. Now, I just want to warn you guys, because I didn't really intend for this, but actions have consequences, and I've learnt this myself. I posted one or two comments on a video. Top 10 is like a top 10 most recognized unofficial states or something like that. It was basically like a list going down different different countries that weren't officially a country according to UN, but still had recognition from UN members. And at number 10 on the list was Palestine. And I made a comment, and within the last 2 weeks, I think, I've been going into back and forwards with Zionists, basically trying to argue their case, saying that I'm a self-hating Jew, that I should either convert to Islam or just shut up, or even, I think I even had one tell me that I should kill myself. And I want to keep the majority of my stuff here live, but I just want to explain the entire situation so it all has context. So me and a few other Zionists have gone into this back and forth, this constant debate. And I've tried to make my arguments, they tried to make theirs, call me a self-hater, that this is the fulfillment of biblical prophecy, so I should just shut up and accept it, and in fact that I should be happy that this is happening. And I said, as one of my responses, I said, but yes, there's women and children dying, there's families being displaced, there's hospitals that have been bombed in 2014, how can I be happy that children are dying? How the hell am I supposed to be happy that the same kind of crap we as a people were going through for thousands of years, the modern day equivalent is happening to another group of people? So you'll probably see this happen quite a lot. Just this one user, if you know the Hebrew language, you'll probably know that it's a Zionist talking. It's a Zionist posting his comments because he goes under a Hebrew name. So obviously, I would advise you really to sort of just ignore him if you can. I posted a comment on an old ACB video that I did. Well, I wouldn't say it's that old. It's like say, I think it's 3 weeks old. We posted a comment on it saying the game's made by Zionists. There's just like another argument against me. And I basically said, I don't really mind continuing the whole debate we were having, but in the comment section of my video, just no, because I really want to sort of, as much as I sort of research the issue, as much as I sort of focus on the issue, and I have goals in my life centered around this issue, I sort of want to keep that separate from my YouTube channel. So I didn't want to have to mention it, but I just want to warn you guys that he may leave comments on my videos just basically saying, oh, this game's made by Zionists, just constantly trying to whittle me down, but I'll just use the same responses, You want to support the deaths of children, then, that's your view. You want to support children dying, I just find that completely immoral. Anyway, from now on we're going to ignore him, so if he just leaves any comments on the videos that I make, just ignore him, phase him out. He's just background noise. Anyway, back to the match. Now, we were coming to sudden death here. Now, obviously, look at the scores. 0 for 4 respawns. Now, if you look, 3 dead players have died. 3 dead players have died, so technically that's now 0 for 1 respawns. So we've essentially kind of pulled this back. Now, I was just sort of sitting here thinking, how I really need to be careful. Like, I selected my Science 4.0 and my Science Enforcer loadout, but I was crapping myself when I saw all the red flashes on my minimap. I managed to down him, but I move in to try and get the special execution, but obviously nothing's happening. I've run out of bullets, so I just decided to finish him off with the pistol. But unfortunately, we lost one of our teammates. As you can see in the top of the screen, one of our teammates was on very low health, so this was really getting close here. So I was just focusing now, just trying to pull off what seemed to be quite a challenging victory. Anyway, we see two blips on the map, one behind me, one in front of me. I'm not sure how far away he is. I've purchased more for ammo, so I'm thinking, right, crap's gonna get hairy here. Like, it's really gonna get hairy. But obviously, my other teammate, full armored with a shotgun, just decides to charge in because, you know, he has armor, he has a shotgun. That's what you typically do. I downed the final enemy, well, the second to last enemy, so he's dropped dead. That gave me one more down towards the survivor challenge. Now it's 3 against 1. We pulled this back, so I reload my full auto rifle just thinking, alright, I need to think. I craft an extra nail bomb in case, obviously, the situation gets hairy. But as we're coming towards the end of the match, the red blip is flashing. He's around the loot box, and I just aim, take fire, and I down him. And that is the end of the match. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out of here.